Now guys, let's try to exploit the command execution in high security level, which is medium. Okay guys, so now let's change it to medium one. This is the DVW security and just to medium and security summit. Okay guys, so now we are currently on medium security level, and then just navigate to command execution, and this is the place where we use to execute our commands. Okay guys, so now let's try to exploit with the older commands that we did in the last video. Okay guys, so how to do that? Simply type the IP address of the machine and just simply use pipeline and ls. Now let's see is it working or not. So when you hit enter, as you can see that this is working on medium security also. Okay guys, so now we are clear that for this particular operator, which is pipeline, this particular web page is not filtering. Okay, so now let's try with some other one using the double and %. So now let's try to hit enter on submit. So when you submit this, you will see this is doing nothing. That simply means that it is filtering something here. Okay guys, so now let's try to see with some other operator just like this using this terminator, and let's see by submitting. So as you can see that this is also not working. So what is the problem here? So in this particular security level, what developer is doing here is what they are doing, they are filtering some operators so that we cannot execute our commands. Okay, now let's see the source page so that we can easily understand what is happening here. Okay, so when you scroll it down, okay, as you can see here, this is the command which is remove any of the character in the array blacklist. So what it is doing here is this is simply removing this ampersand and this. Okay guys, so this is removing these operators here. So that is why we are not able to execute our commands using these operators. Okay guys, so now let's simply close it and let's execute all these commands like this command. As you can see, this is not working here. So what we can do here is we can simply let's try with some this operator. Now hit enter. Let's see is it working or not. So as you can see that it is successfully executed, it has successfully executed, and it is showing us our desired result. So as we all know that the command that we have executed, what it is doing, this is simply showing you the content inside this file, and this is also copying the content of this file into this file. Okay guys, so this is how you can work on medium by seeing the view source. It is simply showing that it is blacklisting some operators. So if you are not having the view source, so what you will do, you will simply try with some other combinations of operators, so that if it is if simply suppose like if developer is filtering some operators, so you can try with the combinations of different operators. So if there is one operator which developer is not filtering, so this can work for you. Okay guys, so this is how you can work on medium security, and you can execute your commands here. Like if you want to see directories, simply type hit enter, directory will show you the directories. Okay guys, so now in the next lecture we are going to see and try with the high one, because I have told you that high one is like impossible. Now let's try to see if we can crack it or not. So this is all for this lecture guys.